What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
We're back in the area where we've had quite a few experiences at this point. It's been a bit of a saga in this area. We started out by seeing that light deep in the forest here, caught it on thermal, and then the next day came out to get readings, and we actually caught on, when Joe turned the camera around, we actually caught something in the trees. Now, a couple other people said that they saw other figures in the woods in those videos as well. So we know that there's something out here because we've captured it on camera and people are seeing these things. We returned later on and we did some more scouting around the area and we found a lot more evidence that there's some sort of occult activity going on here. There are rituals taking place. There's evidence of possible children being brought up here for these rituals. And we don't know exactly what's going on, but it seems like the evidence is stacking up. So we've been scouting around today and nothing much has happened, but we haven't been all the way back up in this area yet where we have found all of that evidence. We figured we'd save that to do our night investigation. So we're heading back up here. I really want to check out around the tree where we caught that thing swinging from a tree to the other tree and bending on the tree. I'd like to check around the base of that and see if there's any evidence of anything around that tree. So we're going to go check that out first. And then we're just going to hike around the area a little bit. And then when it gets to nighttime, when it's time for us to do our night investigation, we went really stripped down on gear today. We went low on the instrumentation. We do have the tri-field, but that's the only kind of instrumentation we have. We went really heavy on cameras and thermals. So our plan is for tonight, because we think whatever this is, we think it's been following us. We think it's been tracking us through the woods. So the plan is find a spot, post up, scan with the thermal, do that for a little bit, and then move on to another section of the forest where we have had activity, experiences, and found evidence. So that's our plan for right now. Of course, with this kind of work, it can be kinetic. Things can change at any time, but that's the plan that we have in place right now. So on this old roadbed, we're just gonna hike up this old roadbed again. And this is the same area we went to the past couple of videos. So we're just gonna hike back up to this area. But I wanted to stop over here where that thing was in the tree, going from tree to tree.
Did you see it between that tree and that tree right there?
We're gonna stop over here and check it out. So we were about right here when you turn the camera around. When Joe turned the camera around, we were about right here. So whatever this was up here and these smaller trees over here. It looks like it was those there, right?
No.
So whatever it was coming through this area from tree to tree. Look at this, look at this.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, those are thin.
This looks like, this is the one I think it is, to be honest
Okay.
with you. Just because it comes from this tree over to this one, and this tree gets like bent when it moves. But look.
Oh yeah,
If you were
because
up
it's already
there-
bending in that direction.
And if
All
you
right.
were up on the thinner part of the tree, you
Yeah.
would make it dip, you know?
Yeah.
Here's the thicker part. I'm not gonna be able to move it, but I'm able to move it a little bit just here from the base. But if something was up there on that thinner part, it would have bent it down if it had some weight to it. Let me grab my flashlight just in case there might be something on the ground. Now it's kicked up through here. It looks like you've got a game trail that goes up this way.
Let's go back over here to this triangle real quick.
Yeah. So it almost seems like whatever this was coming from the direction of the triangle.
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah.
That's a straight shot from there to over there.
Yeah.
To down the hill there to where we saw that thing. Did we catch this big piece of quartz over here last
This
time?
big piece of quartz wasn't here last time.
That's huge.
That wasn't here last time.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Take a step back real quick.
Okay.
That wasn't here last time. That's a big piece. That's a big piece.
Yeah, that's a huge
I mean,
piece.
that's like 20 some inches. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's right on top of the pine needles.
So it's been moved here.
Yeah, it's been left here.
Yeah, we would have gotten that. We're kind of quartz obsessed, right?
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else different around this area. The stones. All right, so this, we showed this last time, but these are stones that move in a circle around through here. Some of them are covered with some pine needles, but it makes a circle, what, about 6 feet, 7 feet? It seems like it shifted some since last week.
Yeah.
It honestly does.
It was like perfect last week.
Yeah, it seems like it shifted a bit.
Right.
Of course, I'm standing in the middle of the stone circle while I'm doing this, so.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should post up over here on the exact hilltop
Okay.
and kind of observe this area with thermals tonight when it starts to, well, I mean, we got what, another half hour of light right now?
Yeah. I say let's go check out the other stuff we found last time we were up here. Let's go hit those before it gets too dark. Right now, this is on our short list for one of our spots we're gonna post up and check with the thermals because this is a good vantage point We're up on this hill. This is the highest point around us right now, in this immediate area. So this is gonna be a good vantage point to get straight through the woods that way, that way, that way. We don't have much between us and the old road way down there at the end of at the bottom of the mountain there. But this is probably one of the highest points where we can get a good observation, build a good observation point from. So we're gonna pull the thermals out and probably bring them out here when it gets dark. But while we still have a little light, we're gonna go and check out those areas where we found other stuff, the big weird hole, and possibly even the site where the portal opened up. So. Actually, let's go through the triangle.
Go through the triangle? All right, see what happens.
Let's head down to where we know they had camped before. We found the rope and the tie-up thing and everything. And then we'll work our way down the cut and check out that hole.
What's that?
The rope and stuff.
It's all gone?
It's all gone. Yeah. All of that rope, the tie-up thing.
The hook, everything's
The
gone.
hook, everything's gone.
Yep, because there was...
This is the log that the hook was on, I think. Yeah. Looks about right. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost like this entire area where we know they have been camping, where we know they have been staying, or doing rituals. It's almost like it's been swept completely clean now. And this is almost reminiscent of what happened when we were in the LBL. If you guys remember Station 16 and all the bones and stuff around it, and then we go back a few months later and every bone that we had recorded and filmed and found, every single one of those bones was removed. Somebody or something had to remove them. And now we come back to this area after we filmed all that stuff, and all of the evidence that we found last time we were here, all of it's gone. Every single bit of it. The ground is really tore up through here. I'm having to use my flashlight because we're entering into what's called the blue hour, where you can kind of, everything's a little distorted when you look at it. So I'm just looking around with my flashlight right now to see if I miss anything, see if there's anything on the ground, any kind of evidence. But the ground's pretty tore up over here. Not gonna be deer or anything like that, so that's not necessarily out of the ordinary. Looks like there's a bit of a game trail right here that goes just along the top of this ridge. I think we're gonna check that out. You see this though?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I didn't even see this. You know what's interesting though, is you found the symbol right around up here at probably the beginning of this little...
Keep an eye out because this whole thing overlooks, well, it doesn't overlook this valley, but it overlooks this valley.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be anything down in that valley though. So keep your eyes peeled to see if we see any more of those symbols posted along this. What is this, like a trail? Or... The microphone is probably picking this up right now, but there have been several
that plane?
Very low flying planes today for some reason, which is out of the ordinary.
Like really low
I'm not saying that's anything to do with what we're involved with, but there's been a lot of...
It's a helicopter. They know we're here.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's odd that we've had that many low flying planes here today.
Yeah. Hey, before we go any deeper and before it gets like dark, go ahead and hand me my inReach if you don't mind.
All right. There we go.
I'm gonna go ahead and send a message where we are and leave some breadcrumbs on it. Got the breadcrumb feature turned on, so the person that we have back at home who is monitoring where we are at all times, they could just go on there and see where we're at, so it's always tracking us. So if something happens, they know exactly where we are. But I'm just going to do an update message, and we are good to go. All right, you stick that back on there for me. Especially right now, with what we're dealing with this cult or whatever they are.
They're a cult. Let's just call them a cult.
Yeah, this cult. When we're dealing with this cult, we don't know who these people are, what they're capable of. So it's really important, since there's only 2 of us, it's really important that we keep our GPS running, our Garmin and Reach Mini, because if something does happen to us, it'll be able to track us. And if we need to send out an SOS signal, we can do that pretty quickly. Otherwise, there's no other way for anybody to know what happened to us or where we are, or if something bad does happen to us. We have no cell signal whatsoever, so there's no calling out or anything like that. So basically, that Garmin and Reach Mini is our only lifeline outside the forest. And especially now that we've got a whole other element here. The forest is dangerous anyway, but now we're dealing with some kind of cult that is possibly kidnapping and torturing people. We don't know. So, yeah, it's got me a little nervous, doesn't it, you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to keep that running.
All right, let's go deeper in this way.
Hey. There was like a snap over here.
Yeah, there's stuff around us right now. Just keep working on getting the phasm out. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
Let's go. It's all around us right now. Just hurry up, get that phasm out.
I got it out.
Okay.
It's got to get plugged in to go. Why don't you just take that off? Hand me the GoPro.
I'm gonna keep running on this.
Don't turn it off.
I'm not. That was that knocking sound.
Yeah, well,
That tapping sound. We haven't got that up here yet.
it's almost like it. I'm sorry.
What were you saying? It's almost like what? Take that and film with it while I'm doing this. You don't get any video. You've got the audio running on it. Okay. Keep filming. Okay. Phasm camera. There's that. Rolling on fast. So we're hearing like whoops directly ahead of us down into the valley. And then we're hearing that weird, extremely fast clicking, popping noise over to our right, down into another valley. So we've got sound on 2 sides of us right now. Jesse's trying to get the GoPro packed away. I have no clue. That's not a barred owl. You want
Can we carry on with this path?
What's that?
You wanna
Yeah, I
carry
think
on
so.
with
I
this
mean,
path?
we need to be really careful though, because it's headed in right towards where we're hearing those like whoops or whatever.
Yeah.
This has been bent over. It's been like that for a while, but look, it's not. Alright.
These trees are broken and crossed.
Wait, hold on. This is exactly like what we found over there.
Yeah.
Look. There.
Broken and crossed.
Yep. And then they cross right there. No one's coming out. Hey, we need to go really, really slowly back through here. I do not have a good feeling right now. This started up in 2, maybe 3 directions around us the moment it started getting dark.
Yeah.
And look at this cut, look at this drop off over here.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that we don't get into somewhere that we can't get out of quickly if we have to.
We are kind of backed against because it looks like it drops off right here.
It looks like it drops off.
We don't want to be backed against that.
No, we will.
Let's loop back around.
Let's at least walk up to the drop off and see what we're looking at. But I don't want to have to crawl up a hill if we need to get out of here quick.
Drops off right here.
Let's see the drop off. So whatever's making these like whooping sounds is down after this drop off.
Yeah.
And it drops off pretty steeply. Jesse's getting the thermal out right now. I've got mine in my pack. I'll break mine out when we get stationary somewhere.
Just keep a watch out if you don't mind doing
Yeah,
that.
I'm checking all around us.
Sorry, I got a lot of flashlights. I don't have pockets like you do. I think we got to go back up to the top of the hill, and I'm going to scan around with the thermal for a bit, just to get an idea if there's anything around us right now, since we heard those noises.
That's a good idea. Let's head on up. All right. What's up? What did you hear? What? Down here?
Yeah.
What did you hear?
Like a crack.
Okay.
Had an echo to it. Not getting anything. Let's keep moving.
All right. Lead the way. What is this? What is this?
What is this?
What is this? Back away from this real quick. What is this? What are we looking at here?
Can you see it?
Very well. Yeah. It's a... Let me go to white light here. It's a ring that's been here.
Do you know what this looks like?
I don't know what it looks like. There's like a ring and they don't step in it.
I'm not.
There's a ring in the woods here.
That's burned.
Is it a fire ring?
No. This is perfectly burned. This is a perfectly burned
This
circle.
is bizarre right now.
I thought it was wet. It's perfectly burned.
Okay, so hold on.
Look,
There's
this is beaten down in a perfect circle.
and a perfect circle is burned here in
And
the
then
middle.
there's a perfect burn spot in the
All right,
middle.
hold on. Let me feel the ground through here.
Pull your headlamp off because you're just getting the shadow.
Feel here. There's just a perfectly round burn mark on the forest floor.
You know what?
But look at the circle around it. Everything is moved away from it,
Yeah, it's like beaten down.
except for stuff that's like fallen really recently.
Yeah. What is this?
I don't know. This is bizarre. This is like really bizarre. I told you, that feels like foul up here.
Yeah.
There's like bugs everywhere in like almost February.
Yeah.
See if you can get better footage of it.
Yeah. I just don't.
It's not a fire ring.
No, it's not. No, it's
I mean,
not.
that's like almost perfectly round.
But look, it's not burned. All right, take your white light off, or take that light off it for me. All right, check this out. So, this is pine needle and stuff. It's not like as if somebody had a fire and it burned down into this bedding of pine needles, as you can see. It looks like whatever it was just scorched it in a perfect circle.
Well, look at the outer circle of it as well.
I know.
Where everything is like smashed into the ground.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, it's a perfect circle smashed into the ground. And then this is right in the middle of it. You know what? That's almost the same diameter as the hole that we found over there.
Yeah. And I wonder if that's...
I mean, I'm not saying there's a correlation, but...
My white flashlight out of this. Real quick, just white flashlight out of the top. Start moving back. Keep rolling. Give me your red flashlight. Get your white flashlight out from your left hand.
Hang on. I'm lost. We've got to go down here and go this way. Come on.
Do you want to get the GPS out here?
No, I got it. I just had to get down to the trail.
If those were coyotes, that's insane. That is absolutely insane.
How many freaking coyotes was that? 50,000?
Were they being murdered? That's like screaming. That's not like
Yeah.
howling. Let's just keep moving down here to where, like, closer to where we know. But you could be able to find that again?
Yeah.
Okay, or should I go back?
They sounded like
Those weren't coyotes fighting.
They sounded like they were being freaking murdered.
It was as soon as I touched that spot, because I reached down to touch it to see if the scorch was fresh, and all of a sudden they just like, if those were coyotes, just
Quiet. the heck was that?
What?
Oh, your kestrel. I was like, what? It just went off.
Wait, my kestrel's on? Off?
Your kestrel just started flashing green.
My kestrel's off?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, bizarre. Okay.
It just started flashing green. Alright, here's the roadbed.
Right here. We got a pretty good bed right here.
Yeah.
There's the roadbed.
Yeah.
Right here.
It's dead silent.
Dead silent.
Okay, so...
Whatever that was only started up when I touched the friggin' scorch mark.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see if it was like fresh, if it was like sooty.
Like,
And
we had like a serious rainstorm not too long ago.
yeah,
You know?
there's a circle
I know.
around it.
I know.
And then the scorch mark.
I know. Perfect. Perfect. I
That's
mean,
not a
when they
fire
touched
pit.
They went nuts.
Who's building perfectly circular fires out here? Even with like a little fire ring, like a metallic fire
It
ring,
wasn't a fire pit, man.
it's going to scorch outside of that
It was
ring.
just the top layer was just perfectly scorched in a circle.
What the hell? I want to move back there and try to look at it.
Yeah. What's going on with those coyotes or whatever, you know?
I mean, they were probably coyotes, but
Probably
those were
coyotes.
extremely bizarre sounding coyotes.
They sound like they were being murdered, you know?
You know, coyotes can make some weird noises.
Yeah.
Light, come here, light.
What? Where?
Right up here where I'm shining my light at. Light, I just caught it. I don't know if I caught it on camera or not. Is that where...
That's where the board was, yeah.
Yeah, up and
You want
around.
to move up to where we were when we saw it?
Yeah,
Because we got a hill there, it's obscuring it.
let's go. Alright, lead on. Hey, let's keep white light out tonight.
Yeah.
I know we wanted to do red flashlight, but
Yeah, we're going to have to.
yeah.
There's too many factors right now. Dude, I'm not wrong.
What's that?
I've got my bag like unzipped, ready to
Yeah,
go.
be ready to
Do
go.
you? Okay.
Like I told you, there's like a foul feel up here. It's like I said, when I'm flashing the light around and I'm seeing insects everywhere, but it's cold. I just don't know. I mean, maybe if somebody brought like a, you know, those like metallic fire rings and set that out.
That's way out there. Why is so...
Well, here's the deal. It's still going to get hot on the edges. It's still going to...
I'm using the fusion palette right now.
Use whatever works for you.
Just because I've been getting like real small stuff with it.
I just can't understand. I don't understand what would cause a perfectly circular ring and then a perfectly circular scorch mark in the middle of it.
I love it, the fact that you touch it and a giant pack of coyotes sounds like they're being murdered or something.
It didn't sound like they were fighting. They weren't howling. I mean, if you wanted to call it something, those were shrieks, man, you know. You pick up anything on the thermal?
No, not even a mouse. Alright, let's move up to where we were when we saw the orb portal thing. We need to really give that a definitive.
We need to get it. I'm catching flashes of light up here.
Alright,
Hey. When you're walking, keep your eyes up here and right there.
alright. I'm blind again on here. I'm getting nothing on this.
Alright. Hey, slow down. You need to move slower. I'm trying to watch behind us and to the sides. Alright, here's what we need to do. We need to put a drop mic at the triangle. Okay? We need to go back, stash our backpacks. All weight off us entirely.
Why?
We need to move back up to that scorch mark.
I don't think we should stash her. I mean, you can stash yours, I'll keep mine. We need to have a backpack in case we need to stash something and go.
Alright.
Because our hands are so full of stuff.
We're not going to have a lot of stuff. We're going to have flashlights, one thermal, our guns. I'm going to put the tri-field and the Geiger counter in my pockets. We've got to get readings through there.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm just telling you right now, if we end up running into something and we need to move, you're not going to want your backpack on you.
Alright. Alright, let's go stash the packs.
Alright.
We do need readings off of that right now.
We need readings off it, as dangerous as it is. And we're going to need to be able to move. What? What did you hear?
That was a huge just bang over here.
Okay. Take the camera. Take the camera. Tell me how far.
I don't know.
Point your flashlight in the direction.
I heard it.
Point the flashlight.
That way. It echoed. It echoed, so it was in that valley over there. It wasn't here.
Okay.
It was
going down this road then?
It was in the road down here. Follow me. It echoed. Stuff is only going to echo if it's in this little cut here.
Okay.
Remember?
Was it a single thud?
It was a double. It's down through here. Right where we were. There's another one.
Go. We need to stash this stuff.
Alright, try to be as quiet as you can.
Alright, go. Behind us so much of treetops.
We have a fog rolling in.
We do have a fog rolling in. Great. Alright, let's go.
You know what that means. It might render our thermal useless.
We're not going to be able to use thermal in the fog heads. Flashlights are going to be...
That also means if something is up or coming near us, we're not going to be able to see it coming at us.
I know. We might have to switch to red light flashlights. They work a little bit better in the fog. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
I didn't see anything. I heard a woo.
All right, go.
Everyone's laughing.
Go. Whoa. Get in the car. Take the keys. Get in the car. Camera. Take it.
What's going on?
Just take it.
Are you leaving?
Stop the car. We need to get a little distance here. We need to regroup.
Hey, we need you to stop. Let me know what you're doing.
I know. Just hold on.
You're not communicating at all, man.
All right, just get somewhere where we can just set for a second. We need to regroup here. Something just like rushed right at us, and like I saw it right out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, man,
I thought I was getting ready to get tackled, and I turned around. There's like there's nothing there.
I don't know if you're running off into the woods.
No. I just said get in the car. I wanted to make sure that nothing was going to bum rush me when I tried to get in the door.
Yeah,
literally, I thought I was getting tackled down, and then I turned around. There's just like nothing there, nothing.
Let's go to the. You want to go to the church?
Let's go to the church. There's an old.
At least we can be on like hallowed ground.
Yeah.
You know?
There's an old family plot cemetery up here that they have an outdoor shelter that's listed as a church.
I think there used to be a church there, and it either burned or something else happened. But now there's just an outdoor. There's an outdoor church, but there's a cemetery there, so at least it's, you know.
This is insane. It just got dark.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go there, and at least we can regroup there.
My flashlight's like next to. Like,
is that washing out at all, or is it working?
It's okay. It's all right.
Just because it's so bright.
The Phasm's malfunctioning.
What's happening?
I'm turning it off, and it's.
Why are you turning it off?
I'm not turning it off. I'm trying to turn it down so I can.
Let's go to the church here.
Alright.
Let's get up here. I'm going to turn around. You think we got to get into the cemetery, or you want to get into the.
No, just pull up here like
churches?
this if we're pulling out. Alright. That was intense.
Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, it started as soon as the sun went down.
I know. I heard laughter.
Something rushed me. It was like right out of the corner of my eye. It filled up my entire side of my peripheral vision. I mean, I literally thought I was getting ready to get tackled. And then I like turn around and there's just like nothing there. I mean, there was no trees around us at that point. I mean, it was coming at me. It got gradually bigger. It filled my entire peripheral vision and then started to come in to my frontal vision when I kind of like did this and turned, and then there's just nothing there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I literally thought something was getting ready to take me to the ground.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the booms though. If you want to try to go back in, we need to leave everything here. One camera, flashlights, guns, that's it.
Okay.
I don't even want to mess with any instrumentation up there.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
It's all around us up there.
I heard laughter. That's why I flipped out.
It's never been that active before
I
up there.
heard like laughter. It was like a ha, like that. I hope I got it on the camera.
Oh, my head is pounding.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. I don't even think we should be sitting here. Let's move.
This is the safest place to be. We're gonna freaking. This is.
I don't know if there's anywhere safe up here. Right now. I don't want to sit here stationary right now. I don't feel safe here. Just keep moving. Go to the left and or do you want to go to the right and go past it?
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
There's a light.
Where? Hold on, let me just see if I can kill this.
See it?
Yes, hold on. Let me see if I can kill this. Just stop where you're at. Stop where you're at.
Can you see it?
There's a light in the woods. There's a light in the cemetery. God damn it, I'll end up getting killed out here. It's moving. It's moving. Yeah, I can see it with my eye. I don't think I'm picking it up on the camera. There we go. Little glimmers of it. Yeah. My flashlight beam's pretty much dead. What's wrong? The cemetery's not safe. You know, the cemetery's not safe either. I don't know what those orbs are back there. We need to get moving. Go up here and go to the left. There's a light moving through the cemetery. Just drifting through there. It does not look like the huge ball of light portal thing we saw on the hill. It's just a ball. It's like a will-o-wisp just drifting through the cemetery.
Did you get it?
I got little glimpses of it. You can see it flickering, but it's moving. There's nothing around it. A flashlight. I hit it with a flashlight, and there's like nothing there. Turn around. Well, we're not taking. You're not even taking the thermal. We're taking flashlights, pistols, magazines, and one camera. I'll run the digital audio recorder. Okay? That's it. We're not taking any instrumentation. We're not taking anything. We're not taking red flashlights. We're just going up in. Okay? We cannot be fighting any equipment, so.
But we can't just keep running away.
I also don't want to die up here, you know? So.
That's true.
We'll see what we can document on camera, and we'll see for our own curiosity if we can figure out what the hell is up here right now, okay? But.
You sure? Don't take the thermal. It's just on my belt. I mean, it's. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not.
You need to hold. I'm just telling you right. This is extremely dangerous up here right now. Okay, that thermal is not going to do us a lick of good if something is charging us or rushing us. We don't need anything. You know what I'm saying? I'd leave the freaking camera if I could right now and just go up with flashlights. You know? This is extremely dangerous up here right now. Extremely dangerous.
If you want to cut out, we'll cut out.
No, we will go up. But I'm just telling you right now. My compromise is this: if you want to go back in, that's fine. Nothing other than the phasm. Okay? Nothing other than the phasm. I know you want to run the thermal and maybe good thermal footage and everything like that, but I'm just telling you right now, anything that is going to get in our way up here is going to be a liability, okay? And a liability could very well end up with one or both of us not leaving out of here tonight.